everybody. Physics? Yeah, you made it. Welcome. Extinct, how you doing? It's always good to see you, Extinct. I'm sorry I can never stream early up for you, usually. But yeah, I'm here today. I'm not really a scheduled plan stream, but I wanted to make some more progress on Dragon Age now that we're on the final stretch. So, uh, came here to play that. I wanted to come on earlier, like much earlier, but I was up super late last night watching a movie, so uh, I didn't actually get to wake up until like 11:30, and then even then I was just like kind of blah for a little while. But here I am, all ready to go, ready to play. Hope you're doing well, Extinct. Physics, what are you doing today? You just chilling? I know that you gotta go back to work tomorrow, so do I. So, but yeah, why don't we just get to the games, shall we? Just chilling. Let's go. Let's go. I completely wiped my old computer, the one on my right, and reinstalled Windows and all that, and it still won't run a video game. Yeah, I think it's just the hardware at this point. It's something I can do. It's just so old. So, I mean, it's about as old as physics laptop. So it was built in 2018. It's a 2070 Super, a i9 9900K. So it's a few generations old at this point. And what's the holdup is mainly the CPU. It's bottlenecking at 100% usage. So I thought about installing XOS instead of Windows, but I primarily use it to consume content. I don't use it for gaming. I just like watch streams and YouTube and stuff on it anyway. So it could serve that purpose for the time being. I would say, oh, I need another gaming PC so I can play games on it is 100% a first world problem. So I'm not in a rush to get it or to spend almost $3,000 on a new computer just for that. When I have this one still. So, spoilers. Thank you, physics. Thank you. Appreciate you. How's your day, Extinct? Did you do anything fun? I know it's late for you.
I've never seen Darkspawn this deep into Arlington Forest before.
Ooh,
As far as I know, it's never happened. The gods are.
that is the wrong playthrough. I did start a second playthrough. This is not working. I did start a second playthrough. Today, not likely. There's a lot of game left. There's a whole lot of game left. So, let me do something before you start. Sure. Whatever you'd like. Thank you, physics, for redeeming start cussing. Now I can say bad words and shit. Appreciate you. So right now we have one companion quest left, and I still have to do faction quests. So one companion quest and then three faction quests. So the goal is just to do those and then see where we land at the end of that. Uh, I'm not sure how long I'll be streaming today. Just a heads up. So it could be a long one. It could be a shorter one. Just couldn't say. But it will only be Dragon Age today. So, but yeah, thank you, physics again. Appreciate you as always. Duh, my homie Bellara, my best healer. Although Emmerich is not a bad healer, it's just he's a necro, not a healer healer. So
Okay, so the plan is basically to sneak around, find Hezenkos's lantern, and smash it. That's quite a crowd over in the manor.
Johanna's gathering. If she's mingling there, we'll be spotted. Fortunately, we have someone who could pass as a servant.
You don't think he'll stand out?
There'll be other undead servants. I'd be surprised if Johanna recognized him. You know, she never truly appreciated Manfred's cleverness. Right, Manfred. You're to find Johanna's guests and help us gather information on where her workshop might be. We'll be watching in case anything occurs.
Oh, Manfred.
Something's going to occur.
Once we find and destroy Johanna's lantern, we'll end whatever she's planning. Hopefully before she introduces the lantern to her guests.
That should be enough time for Manfred to blend in as a servant.
Let's find a place inside to observe him, quietly.
Right.
Freaky Manor, everybody. That's Bruce Wayne's manor, but you know, after he died, the ghosts take over.
Let's find another way in.
Johanna's last guests must already be in attendance.
There's a lot of people here. Hezenkos must be planning to drain their souls with her lantern.
What's she gonna do with them?
Raise more undead, I'd wager.
How
But
he's
no
sounding
ordinary
now.
revival would require such a massive store of magic.
Is it still too loud? Finding the right volume level is difficult. Because I was watching The Last Dragon Age VOD, and the volume was quite low compared to my voice. So even towards the
Sounds
end,
like the party's in that main hall where we confronted Hezenkos.
Perfect. We can watch Manfred discreetly from the balcony.
And see if Hezenkos has that lantern on her.
but yeah, you're right. They do get super loud physics, 100%. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing exploring first. Seeing that I've already been here, so it's not like there's anything else to open up. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna go back. Oh, that's something. I'm still looking for a next game, though it sounds like I'm settling on Baldur's Gate 3. I think it was Tomas that was telling me that he played through it multiple times. By himself. The single player experience was like the best experience. Even though there is multiplayer co-op where you can traverse the story with multiple people. Tom played it multiple times and he said his best experience was the single player. I'm gonna trust his judgment on that. Also, from what I was told, Baldur's Gate 3 is very long. Like, very long. So that game could easily take me to the rest of the year. Throwing out that wood doesn't do anything for me. It's just boxes. It's not like I'm burning down. The place is already kind of destroyed anyway. They won't miss it.
There's Manfred. And Johanna.
But no lantern.
Now, you were saying about a shrine in the manor.
Yes, a shrine revealed by a spectral tome, which, as an expert, I could read if our host ever lets me into the library.
An ancestral shrine. I could question the deceased there about the location of Johanna's lantern.
Well, if a book can lead us to the shrine, let's hit the library.
So the video game actually looks identical on the stream and my screen. Whereas when I used that $20 capture card that Bird recommended, the video game was significantly darker than what I saw on my screen. If that makes sense.
The library's to the east, right? Where we closed Hezenkos's portal into the Fade.
Right. But why come all the way back here?
Johanna must have a workshop hidden here, likely where she's prepared whatever she plans to empower with this lantern.
Can you believe you're making me wait until the fall to get a NASCAR game on PC and PS5? Sounds like the longer you wait, the more they can improve and better the game. Delays are always a bad sign, usually typically a poor organization, but it could be an optimization test so that they'll make sure the game runs better and not be chock full of problems because they're rushed to release, like a certain game that you and I both play. So, still experiencing some minor stomach upset, so I'm just gonna do a very brief BRB. Be right back. Hey, I'm sorry about that. I took some Tums. Hopefully I feel a little better. That was, oof. Anyway, won't go into details on that. Let's go back to this.
Undead, watch out!
Johanna's creatures. We must deal with them quickly.
Oh, hello. Oh, all those explosions and they just took.
I'd expected Johanna to post more guards.
Maybe she didn't want to scare her guests. Let's see if we can find that book pointing to the ancestral shrine.
We are in a library.
Nothing about a shrine here.
And what's a romance doing under geography? Hmm?
I'd be the same way. That's my OCD. What's romance doing under geography? Man, look at all these books, though. They have more books than shelves. Although I could probably fit some of these on the floor into the shelves if, I worked at it hard. That's elusive. How you doing? How was your day? The library is big. The books. Oh, you put candles in your books? That's a fire hazard. Look at that. Okay, I guess that's nothing.
What about this? That book just snarled at me.
Ah, there's our spectral tome. Well done.
It's not opening.
One must be delicate. That guest of Johanna's claimed to be an expert in spectral literature.
And was interested in the shrine. Let's have Manfred hand him the book, see what he says.
Ooh. Could you imagine owning that many books? I own a lot of books, physics. I don't know how Molly does it, but I don't toss out books. That's not exactly true. I have donated books, but Elusive, what are you up to today? Happy Sunday to you too, sir. Did I say birthday or Sunday? Where'd he go? How dare you evade my attack? Poor guy. Didn't really stand a chance. Excuse me. I have 2 healers. Because the story quest I'm doing actually is the story quest I'm doing right now is one of the is what's his name again? Emrich, and he's a healer. He can heal me, and so can Bellara. Are you running DPS or tank? You know I'm running a what do you call it? A spellcaster, a mage. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. So many distractions today. So many distractions. Okay, physics. You know I'm running a mage. I'm running a spellblade specifically. A DPS, I guess, is pretty accurate. Yeah, the spellcaster sheet, and I optimized her recently because I was just kind of winging it on my own, trying to like learn how to do it and all that. Whereas now I'm actually following a strategy. Okay, how the f do you get up there? Oh, that worked. Oh, and there's stairs right there. Oh well. It may be take a second to get a high enough level to be able to help, but I'll get there. Let me hop in there and run tank for you. Yeah, too bad physics. This game is single player. Baldur's Gate 3, however, has multiple options for co-op gameplay. So, but the only one I would probably run is random join, where you could just join my single player game. Because I do the story based thing. So. Ooh, this is the one I have equipped. Let's go. Twist of the Veil. Oh, no, I don't. I have Thorn of Misfortune. Dang. Oh, well. But if you want to play this game, it should be free on Game Pass. Or if you want to buy it, it should be $59.99 on During Tasha's mission, I lost a lot of opportunities to get some chests. So,
Were you waiting for us? Manfred, take this tome to the man asking about the shrine, please.
Don't worry. We'll watch from the balcony.
and going to someone's bedroom and raiding their chests of gold. Wow, you have a library even in your bedroom. Oh. So how do you get in here? No seemingly obvious route. Let's see. I want to get in there. There's no obvious route. Maybe a route will present itself. It doesn't appear that way. It appears I'm heading towards the mission. Let's go back down. Still rank 9 physics. Let's see. So that is the mission. Nothing here. If I just keep going, chances are I'll lose out on the box. Was I just there? I feel like I was. Let's see here. Okay, so are there clues on how to open that godforsaken door? I obviously don't want to spend too much time looking. A worn handpick. Jeez. What? Ooh, a secret path? Is there anything else in here before I die? Ooh, okay. There doesn't appear to be any other path. So close to a month. I know, right? If I streamed more, then you can get there faster. I'm guessing I'm not supposed to get there till later. That's taking a chance, so losing out on that chest completely. But there's a locked door here. And I don't have the mansion key. Just leave it open and never close out. That's not content though, physics. You get to see an empty bedroom. Alright, well, let's see where the mission takes us. I don't want to spend too much time just trying to get into a room that I might not be able to get into until later. Oh, there's Manfred right there in the middle.
What's this? The Spectral Guide to Blackthorn Manor? There now. I only want to look up one thing. There is an ancestral shrine in the northwest wing.
Perfect. Let's go to the shrine.
Yes, the deceased there should be most helpful in finding Johanna's lantern. This way to the shrine.
I'd love to go to this kind of party. Not one with Hezenkos exactly, but with other mages. They're probably swapping all kinds of theories.
These gatherings aren't always so academically minded, Belara. Though I did overhear a lecturer in mathematics arguing about a new form of geometry with the bursar from Cumberland.
Maybe you can introduce me. I mean, after Hezenkos.
Ah, the shrine's locked.
We must find a... Manfred?
Hey,
Is this a
Manfred.
key to the shrine?
Excellent,
Good
Manfred.
job. Manfred used to be a person.
Oh my. A body from the house of the Verheims prepared during the Storm Age.
We can come back for it after.
Excellent idea.
Time to find Hezenkos. He's all yours, Emmerich.
By flame and seal, by light and flood, open your eyes once more.
Who dares disturb?
Friends to the dead.
Friends, this one was abandoned. Lost.
Emmerich, it's getting noisy.
He's unusually obstinate. Speak! Where is Hezenkos?
Prove yourselves. What claim have you to the deceased? A willing dead companion. This one concedes. Hezenkos makes a thing that should not be. Red tapestry. Look there.
Rook, did you hear that? Manfred just...
I know. Also, we should move.
Oh, he can talk. Manfred, say something else. Come now, you just spoke.
We have to go.
Yes, yes.
How do you get in there? Okay. Oh, hey. Nice. I mean, I don't need it, but nice. Let's see. Oh, wait. Maybe I'm going to the wrong place. Check out all these boxes. Oh, this is the spot I was trying to get to. Not bad. Maybe I'm not gonna use it, but not bad. Okay, where to now? Look at all that armor. Alright guys, we're going into the heart of darkness here. The cellar. New area.
More undead.
Your hammer's work. We're on the right track.
supposed to do it in order? Okay, well, this is a puzzle.
This wall looks... Secret door.
Manfred, could you please squeeze through and open the door from the other side? Aha! I knew I didn't imagine him speaking.
How can Manfred talk now?
He began as a wisp that embodied what most wisps do, curiosity. I knew he was learning quickly outside the necropolis, but this level of complexity is remarkable.
That's incredible, I think.
Isn't it? He's so precocious. Good work, Manfred.
Hope this leads to where Hezenkos is keeping that lantern.
I can only imagine what she's planning to use it for.
Dude, I can't tell what order this stuff is in. What's this one, right? That was one. And then there was a second one, right? Was it this one? And then this one was the third one. Oh, that was wrong. Okay, now I have to start over. Okay. One. Two. Yeah, dude, I have no clue. Let's see. So, what was the clue for the first one? One. And two. Oh. Okay, what was the third one? Okay, it looks like that. Let's see. That doesn't seem right. Not the end. I feel like I'm missing one. Okay, that was wrong. Okay. So one. Epic Sea Dragon, how you doing? Where's the third one at? Okay, I was wrong. Half my life. Two. Am I doing something wrong here? Okay, that's just the wrong one. Okay. what's in there. Let's see. Hey, Manfred, how are you? Let's see. Elevator. Abilities now cost 50 mana to activate. 30% build. Ooh. 1 health per mana spent. Let's see. Dude. Oh, I see. It costs extra. Okay, plus 50 mana. I'll get what just happened. Okay. Whatever. Alright, going back. Oh, wait, there's something I don't know. Hey, Kenosaurus Rex, how are you? Ah, man, this is a puzzle. This third one here is what I have to activate. 1, 2, 3. And I did something in here. Doing well. How was your day? Oh, hi, Wisp. Uh, where do you belong? I never saw a Wisp container. Wisp is like, I'm going back if you don't take me where I'm supposed to go. Where was there a Wisp container? I worked on had a family barbecue. Oh, nice. That sounds good. Like, this looks right, but it's in the wrong angle. Oh, there's the wisp thing. Okay, good to know. I don't know if I can do it through a bar, but let's try it. It's quite tiring being the fun aunt. Yeah, right? Okay. Hi, buddy. Appreciate your help. Recent acquisitions: Grey Warden Helmet, Tapestry from Tantervale, or Legion Theater Mass. Ooh, okay.
Ah, another shrine.
Has anyone else suddenly freezing.
That's actually pretty neat. For the fairest of flowers, may she keep her bloom in death. Dang. How was work, Just blah, work as normal. Okay, back to the mission. That treasure was hardly worth the effort, but the effort in itself was pretty satisfying. Time to move on. It was pretty quiet today.
This must lead to Johanna's workshop.
What's that through the wall?
Well, we're about to find out, aren't we? Yeah, it's pretty quiet today here too,
Oh my word!
Wow, it's. How did she do this?
I thought you and your little friends might work your way into my party for Karen.
Johanna, even half lich, you can't control something this massive.
Ah, such little baby.
Wow.
That glow on the skeleton up there? That's Hezenkos's lantern.
She's going to use the life stored in it to reactivate that monstrosity. Quickly, we must reach the lantern.
Going back to being dead. Yeesh. So, what are your plans for the rest of the evening? Just chilling? Hanging out on the stream? I'm a spellblade, so I'm sort of like a warrior mage slash mage sword type thing. So it's more akin to a rogue, you know, basically hit and then dodge if you not take. That warrior will make you sadistic. Oh, I can't let make my birthday cake next month. I can't let make my birthday cake in 5 months. You can make it early. I like cake. I don't get to eat it that often. Anyone else? No. Maybe I have to go this way? Oh yeah, there we go. A lot of hack and slash of undead.
You may as well wait for the view of the bonfire.
I'm seeing why Hezenkos failed that lich morality test.
We must make haste to that lantern. Unbelievable! Johanna's stolen a chamber from the Grand Necropolis and transposed it under Blackthorn Manor.
I'd
That's pretty
say that
cool.
should be impossible, but, well, we've been to Arlethan.
The Necropolis' walls here are still intact. No wonder we couldn't see this.
Don't think I can't sense your undead lackey sneaking about.
Oh, I wish Manfred had stayed about.
He'll be fine. We'll handle this.
Coming for ya. Wow, you just died like a little bitch, didn't you? I can cut next to you. Whoa! That was kind of a rough
There
fight.
you are.
And can you release that ladder?
Thank you, Manfred. Now find somewhere safe.
I mean, what's the big deal about Manfred? He's already dead. Whoa, whoa. Okay, that's not the way to go. Got it. Guess I have to go up that ladder.
There's the lantern.
Oh.
You gonna free the spirits inside?
We must, before we can destroy it.
Like back when you were freeing those spirits Hezenkos trapped in the manor? That took a lot out of you.
I must try, Rook.
Yeah, hopefully can I defeat you there.
Emmerich?
There are too many trapped spirits. I'm sorry. I can't. Another lash of power might end me.
What's that, Volkaren? Afraid to chance death for your precious spirits? For all your fine words on the subject, only I had the courage to risk my life for our art.
I've seen Emmerich face worse than you.
I'm not the one so paralyzed by fear I couldn't seize immortality.
Johanna! Listen to me. You're right. I've never overcome fear of that final dark. I miss having a friend that could.
Yes. Always the idealist.
I'm sorry Lichdom failed you. I swear I would have helped you had you come to me. But puppeting this creature...
Puppet? Puppet? Do you think I'm staying a failed lich? I won't command my greatest creation! I will become it!
Oh, shit.
How good to see you, friends. Scoffing colleagues, interfering Templars, inept rivals. You all have a place in my heart. And tonight you will fuel my ascension at the cost of your miserable lives. Move! You think you can stop me? Once I get rid of you, I will merge my greatest work and conquer this city!
I don't have a target.
Emmerich, can she do that?
Yes, she's attempting full possession with the life of the people here.
We need to stop Hezenkos long enough to destroy that lantern.
With that much life inside it, the backlash could...
And we don't have a choice.
Once I destroy you wretches, my union with my creation will be complete! Run, scurry like the rat you are! I can't believe you brought your ridiculous pet skeleton
His name is Manfred!
Okay, I can't go that way.
Aren't you persistent? Fine. I'll go down there myself.
Oh yeah,
About
please come
time.
down here.
Silence! I'll crush you myself if I must. It's touching that you brought your new friends to die with you, Veilguard. I'll be sure to bury you all in the same tomb!
This isn't working. I can't break the lantern.
You think I'd leave myself vulnerable to you? Enough playing! Your pointless lives will fuel my triumph! Oh! Stop!
Papa, getting a vision.
She's draining life from us. We must find shelter.
Right. You can't break the spirits in that lantern?
It might kill me and not even work. No living thing can approach it and... Manfred! Come back!
Oh no, Manfred, no!
Last words, Veilguard, before I...
Oh, Manfred.
Oh.
Manfred knew you could do this. So do I.
By the spirits bound here, night and shadow, light and blood,
What are you doing?
let your chains loosen. Let the fade draw close.
You'll never succeed, you old fool!
I release you to the air.
No! You small-minded!
Oi.
Emmerich, how's Manfred holding together? Oh,
We must go to the necropolis. His body could only take so much. But I underestimated him, Rook. What bravery in the heart of the dead. And how he grew. Manfred disobeyed me beautifully. He was his own soul at the end.
can you bring him back?
I will ask.
Emmerich Volkaren, you were not expected so soon.
If I can do anything to help.
Thank you. But this must come from me. My lord, I come regarding Manfred, my fallen companion.
Yes, there are ways to return his spirit. But should you do this, Lichdom falls from your grasp.
What? Why?
Lichdom is long. If I'm to stand outside death, I must make peace with others passing through it.
What would we otherwise become? How many exceptions to tyranny? Revive him and remain mortal. Or let him slumber and join us.
Emmerich.
Oh, that's a
Manfred
choice.
chose to help us. Am I too weak to accept his well-earned rest? I yearn for Lichdom Rook, but leap into something greater, that everlasting light. Do I revive him and live out my days? Or do I honor death by letting him rest and protect this world through immortality?
Oh, that's a hard choice. I don't know. I mean, the way he put it too, Manfred earned his rest. You know, will Manfred want to be back? Alternatively, too, if Emmerich were to become a lich, he would protect the world pretty much for forever, right? As a lich, and that's what he wants to do. That was his main desire and goal in life. But you could bring back Manfred. It sounds like bringing back Manfred sounds kind of selfish, right? Oh, dude. We bring back Manfred. I don't know. There's no right answer to this. I just have to pick one. You know? Because he wants Manfred back. But then again, now that Manfred is truly dead and gone, he can't rest. His soul can rest, right? It sounds like the right decision is to become a lich. Manfred can rest. Manfred sacrificed himself to save everybody. And Emmerich can become a lich. It sounds like that's the win-win. Alright, I guess the choice is clear. He's gotta become a lich.
Emmerich, lichdom is your life's work, your dream.
I imagined I knew its price. If I haven't even the strength to accept Manfred's sacrifice, I would outlive you all, Rook.
Would you still remember us?
Always. Kept alive in Lichdom's immortal memory. Death's swift touch, held back for all time.
If you really want to go beyond death, I think you have what you need to let all of us rest.
And peace shall follow. You're right. After I make my farewells, I will undergo the last rites of Lichdom. And Rook, thank you.
Poor Manfred.
Emmerich probably has to prepare before becoming a lich. I should see how he's doing.
Okay, level 48. Give me a second here. Let's see, level 48. Hmm. A little confused here. There's Auntie Van Crow. That was Baleful Blast. Pressure point? No. Concentration. Perfect cast. Shocking strike. Precision strikes. Reclamation. Amperage. Debilitating shocks. Something doesn't seem right here. Traumatize, Nexus shock. Okay. Seems like I just wasn't following the right path, but everything is out of order, so I think I'll just have to like go based on my intuition here. I'll need this. Quick recovery. What is this? Quick recovery. Let's see, I have 7 things left, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Alright, who do I get to speak to? Let's see. Utash and Emrich and Davrin. They all need talking to. Okay. So we'll talk to these people, then we'll start the faction missions.
Why is it so cold in here?
Greetings.
Rook, you remember Veilguard? We were discussing some preparations for my lichdom.
I shall be with you until the end.
Collecting your thoughts before the big day?
Mm-hmm.
Lots of them.
I've so much to do. Crafting a glamour, for example. After lichdom, I'll need an illusion of my mortal appearance for polite company.
Good call.
I've told Harding about the ritual. I'll inform the others afterwards.
Ooh.
Rook, would you accompany me during the final rites as witness to my lichdom?
Of course.
Thank you. When you have time, I'll send word to the necropolis.
Okay. I wonder if he'll be a lich before I go back into the story missions or not.
I got word from a Ravani seer. She found a spirit who could translate the tablet. I'm supposed to meet her on the beach.
You need company?
Maybe. Yeah. Just let me know when you're free.
Okay. And I gotta talk to Davrin still. Still again? Never mind. Wait. Is that you or no? Oh, this is not you. Oh, okay. Good to know. Let's go to talk to Dan. Oh, do I have enough money for this?
Need and knowledge.
Still not yet. Okay. Sorry, your friend is gone.
Rook, I had an idea. I figured it's a good time to check in with Eldrin, see how his Griffin training is coming along. Want to come with me to Arlethan?
Sounds like a plan.
It'll be good to see those feathery faces again.
Okay, we got ourselves more quests. Okay, no one else needs talking to, so... Oh, what's the mission? Return to to Necropolis. Wow. Be at crossroads. It's a secret mission, but the final rites are fraught with danger. After ensuring everything is in order, the senior necromancer will head to the Necropolis and employ all his magic and courage toward fulfilling his dreams of undead immortality. Okay. It seems like a big step. Now we gotta do the funeral and then check out. Okay, we could do both at the same time here, and we'll do Harding's last. Do the Tosh thing first. Okay. this waste have I discovered? Only 55%? Jeez.
Let me know if you need my help the next time you...
New spirits haunt the land.
Any watchers or visitors are to report at once if they witness imbalances such as dream cycles or broken auras amongst the necropolis's sacred inhabitants. If you are unsure, please seek out a senior watcher for a proper diagnosis.
We've traced several disappearances to an unusual possession.
It seeks fear. Cut it down. There is much to be done.
What am I short on? Oh, okay. Is that what's equipped? This mayor doesn't cost that much. Requires shop rank 4. Okay.
Victory to the...
There's chests here that have not been opened. Wait, what mission did I just accept? None?
living.
Alright, I'm gonna do a very brief BRB. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I guess we're just gonna do Emrich's thing.
What's this Lichdom rite actually like?
I must pass through the gates and meet the oldest forces in the necropolis. A final appraisal of my soul.
Hail the living! Emmerich Volkaren and his chosen witness, Rock, the challenger who has rebuked the cruel elven gods. Collect yourselves for the right.
I'm afraid this is as far as you're permitted. If anything should perchance go wrong, what things we've already seen. Thank you for taking me on, Rook.
There's not another necromancer I'd rather have by my side.
Truly?
Truly. Good luck, Emmerich.
I am come to be judged by the dead.
Will we see him again? Shit.
Emmerich?
I see so much more clearly now. The deeper eddies of the Fade, the pulse of the necropolis. I have been through blood and darkness, and I have emerged into light.
You look so happy, Emmerich.
I am gifted with an existence few have even dreamed of.
Wow.
All thanks to a friend who helped me find a clear and steady heart.
So what does this mean?
Thank you for coming, everyone. Please bear with me. This will be rather difficult to explain. I may appear the same as always as I stand before you, but I've recently undergone a ritual that...
I thought you'd have a skull face. Like a skeleton.
It must be his glamour. It's really something, Professor. I can't sense you're a lich at all.
Harding!
Oh, no. Was becoming a lich a secret?
So, the lich stuff is true, and you crossed that line.
It's been a long day. If you already know about the lich stuff, maybe we should talk later?
Oh, Harding only told us some of it. I'm really sorry, Emmerich.
Oops.
I'm not angry. I'm only disappointed.
Dang.
No. That's worse.
Just tell me you'll keep your skin on.
That's not how it...
I should take notes.
You look, why don't we just start from the beginning?
Are you satisfied? Yes, I have entered lichdom, and I am not an abomination, or a demon, or a disconsolate spirit. I have become something more. And yet I am still fully possessed of myself.
So you are a skeleton. Got it.
I wouldn't have helped Emmerich if I didn't trust him to.
Thank you, Rook, but please allow me. I'd like to think some of us have become friends. I value that more than you might know. But I am changed, and I would never cause you distress by staying where I'm no longer welcomed.
You're no weirder than you were before.
I've seen worse with the wardens.
You all... Really?
I think you'll be fine.
Okay, now, question time.
Aw. Emmerich is now a lich. Oh, and that's the end of his thing. Emmerich rose to the path of lichdom and commands even greater mastery over the forces of death and the fade. Your aid has allowed Emmerich to walk his next path in life with confidence. Death's caress. The fade is but a thought away for a lich. All of Emmerich's abilities have a necrotic touch, and his presence amplifies any afflictions applied by his companions. Ooh. Lich's Vestige. The silk and ash stitch into his imposing necromancy set protects any wearer prone to accidental dismemberment or decay. Hell yeah. Alright. Okay. Let's do the Lara's mission, shall we? Oh, why did I do that? Dang it. Okay. Oh, Tosh has a thing for me. I guess I gotta talk to her. Let's do that first.
You don't sleep much, do you?
More than you, but little enough. Still looking okay.
What's your mission?
Hey, you up for drinks? I'm taking Valara to the Hilt for drinks with the Lords of Fortune. You should come. Isabella's paying.
Sounds fun. I'm in.
Okay, that was quick. Alright, so... No one else has any talking for me? Okay, good. I gotta spend some time equipping the new abilities. Oh man, Lara's thing's out of here. That bridge is finally extended.
Enna Bellinaris. From the form, we bring forth the eternal. Thanks, Rook, for coming. I don't think I could have done this alone.
He was a veil jumper. Or close enough.
Right. Close enough. Anyways, we need to light 3 more braziers. Each one represents an aspect of the self. It's close to what we've always done. The Dalish, I mean. But the ancient elves used veil fire to show our connection to the Fade. Or so the archive tells me anyways. I think it's what Syrian would have wanted.
I know it's hard, but you can do this.
I already buried him once. At least this time, it's for real. Let's head to the first brazier.
Brazier,
Okay.
got it.
The first brazier should be ahead somewhere.
How far?
However far it needs to be, I guess. Wonder what else we'll find.
Finally, I'll be able to cross this.
Could be anything, really. It didn't sound too choosy.
Not choosy, but rude. And very, very stubborn.
There shouldn't be a fight here.
Belara,
Hey, Irilyn.
look, if you need to talk, let me know. I don't want our history to make things awkward, and I'm still your friend, you know? Anyways, time to light the first brazier.
A third we grant to the stars, to speak your life to the firmament. Am I doing this right? I don't know. The archive wasn't much help. It told me the words, but words are only part of it. Rituals aren't just about what you say, it's why and how you say it.
Reclaiming the past was never going to be easy. But we have to start somewhere. Why not here?
Syrian made it sound so simple. Learn the past and then live it. But so much is different. Who we are now is as important as who we were. I just wish it were easier. Okay, let's head to the next brazier.
It's unusual to see all these obstacles in the way of a funeral. Of course, my clan mostly just planted trees over the dead to honor them.
Each obstacle's supposed to represent grief and moving past it, literally. But yeah, it's a little weird. Probably. Syrian would have laughed at it. Okay, on to the next brazier.
So what do you think is out there?
I don't know. Could be anything, really. That's kind of the magic.
Can you safely go down there? Oh, looks like I can. Ooh, I definitely have a bit of a trek going back though, don't I? Usually these things come in pairs. Oh, okay. Except for this one. Guess I don't mind the trek going back. Hey, That was worth it by itself. Let's go.
Nev, what are you doing here?
What? You know I show up for you, Belle. They'd only let one of us come, though. The rest send their regards, especially Emmerich.
I'm just... Wow. Thank you, Nev. And everyone else.
Hey, as long as I'm around, you've got family. All right, go on and light the brazier.
A third we grant to the sea, to carry you to distant shores. Syrian always wanted to see what was across the ocean. Not Pervalin, I mean really across the other parts of the world. I wonder if the Evanurus ever left Thetis.
That's a good question. Who knows how far they traveled?
We've seen their power. I bet they could go anywhere. Maybe there are other elves, somewhere else. Without the Exalted Marches, without Tevinter, what does that even look like? Maybe better, or maybe not, but different? More of us alive, and probably free? Okay, on to the next one. Okay, one more brazier to go. I'd hoped that the archive might change, now that Honoris is gone, I mean.
I'm guessing it didn't?
It called me a witless fool 3 times when it was teaching me about ancient elven funerals.
So not so much then.
I had to threaten to send it into an active volcano.
Oh, dang.
So why are there people waiting after the obstacles?
It's a reminder that on the up...
I thought other clans planted trees for their funerals too.
This is what we've always done, that I remember, anyway. Well, we didn't use ancient magic before. First time I went to a funeral was for my grandmother. I was 7, had to climb through a bunch of fallen trees. By the time I got to the end, I was dirty and tired and sad, but not as sad as I thought I'd be. So I guess it worked. At least a little bit.
Balara, I'm sorry about Syrian.
Thanks, Strife. I'm glad you're here.
He was one of us, even if he never officially joined.
He died protecting Arlathan, even knowing the cost.
Saving the world. Seems like it might run in the family. Time to light the last brazier.
And a third we return to the infinite, to find their way to the sanctum of the eternal. And that's it. The words we used to say. According to the archive, at least. It's close to what we say now. Not the same, but nearly. And it's what he would have wanted.
You think you'll be okay?
I didn't think I would be, but I'm okay. Not amazing, not great, but okay. We found it. That connection. What Syrian and I were looking for. When he came back, it hurt again. Worse, almost. But this time, I got to say goodbye. And now I have to live my life. That's all I can do, for either of us.
Making it from one day to the next is pretty tough some days. But we do it, and it's enough.
Right. 1 foot in front of the other. I don't know what our people's future looks like, but now they know their past, and they have a future. I hope you've found peace wherever you are now. Doreth, Shural, and Na Belanaris. Siri, I love you.
Oh,
Yeah, we're closing in on the final stretch of main missions, so I'm doing all the side stuff right now. So I have to go, so I think I will end it. Let's see here. 65% of Arlington Forest is open. Finally, this area is opened up for exploration, so it looks like it connects the two areas together, though. So I don't know what else of Arlington I have to explore, because I was here. So this area finally connects. I don't know what else there is to do for Arlington. I have another mission, so I have, let's see here. These are the two main story missions I gotta do, right? I got Davron. These are the companion missions, so Davron wants to just check up on the Griffins. Harding has her thing. Tosh has her thing with her mom. And then Tosh wants to go to a party afterwards. It's one of these two. And then I have the faction missions, which I have to build them up as well. And then finally, I have this crazy dragon that I gotta deal with who's been kicking my ass. I think I'm gonna level up a little more because that dragon was actually pretty tough. It'll probably be the very last thing I do before I go back to the story missions. So I got plenty of things to do before I go back to these story missions right here. Then the story missions will launch the final stretch of the game. And there's probably going to be more companion stuff afterwards. But yeah, more than half, I would say more than 3/4 to be honest. I think we're closing in. I am probably at around 80 hours now into the game. So that's something. But yeah, I have to go. So yeah, I'm going to save. I haven't had the need to save as much. The auto saves have been doing a good job. So and exit the game. Yep, that is it. Thanks, Elusive, for hanging out. Appreciate it. I'm gonna be going out tonight, so I won't be home. Mooley is playing World of... Yeah, she is. Yep, she is. Hopefully she enjoys it. But yeah, we're gonna raid. So anyone that's here, appreciate you. Elusive, Physics, Keno, Extinct, and anyone else that has popped by, appreciate all of you. I'll be back on tomorrow night to play Call of Duty. So yeah, we'll see you all then. Have a good one.